The member for Oak Bay Golden Head.
Thank you, Honourable Chair. The amendment before us essentially is adding in the definition of university that was in the original private members bill that I brought forward, which did include all of these private institutions. Now, I obviously at the time supported that and trying to include this in a broad manner across all post-secondary institutions. I brought this forward in this manner earlier on and had discussions with the minister and ministerial staff with respect to the inclusion of private institutions. I take it from these discussions and from the further explorations that we've had today that in fact it is every intent that the minister and government will actually move this forward to these private institutions, but they've at this juncture wanted to do it through a regulatory environment as opposed to through the legislation. Now, it is critical that, in my view, that such legislation be extended to private institutions. I was willing, in discussions with the minister prior to the introduction of Bill 23, to take at face value the language that we discussed with respect to regulations and accepted them, and so will not support this amendment in light of the conversations that have happened today and the discussion that earlier happened when it was taken out in the first instance.
So, Minister.
Briefly in response, Mr. Chair, I think we have the glitch with this approach epitomized today, where this House less than an hour ago passed the legislation for a new Bible college, Miller Bible College, which would not appear on this list until the Miscellaneous Statutes Amendment Act appeared downstream, which would then include Miller Bible College into the amended list proposed by the member opposite. On the counterpoint is that it's much more effective and timely to just do it in regulation through the Private Training Act.